You ever spend 30 minutes deciding what to eat, only to end up ordering the same thing you always do, or spent hours stalking job boards, then closed the tab because every option felt like a trap? We're making decisions all the time. What to wear, who to text back, whether to go out or stay in, how to spend our time, money, energy. It never ends. It's like this constant background noise in our heads. And yet, when it really matters, like choosing a career path, deciding to end a relationship, moving cities, suddenly it feels impossible. We freeze, overthink, ask 5 different friends, and still feel confused. If you're in your 20s and feel like decision-making is basically one big anxiety spiral, you're not broken, you're just human. This is your guide to making smarter, clearer, faster decisions in your 20s without losing your mind. Chapter 1. Why decisions in your 20s are tough. First things first, why does making decisions feel so draining? It doesn't feel like just a small choice. It feels like whatever you pick could shape your whole life. You're not just picking a job. You're setting the tone for your entire future. You're not just dating someone. You're potentially wasting years of your life. You're not just moving to a new city. You're either being bold and brave or making a huge mistake. The pressure is unreal. And because we're constantly comparing ourselves to everyone else on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, it's easy to feel like there's a right path we're supposed to find. One decision to unlock the perfect life. Let me tell you something that'll take a load off your shoulders. There's no perfect decision, only the one that's right for you right now. Chapter 2. Clarity before choice. Know what you actually want. Here's what no one tells you in your 20s. Most of us are making decisions based on what we think we should want, not what we actually want. Let's say you get 2 job offers. Job A offers a higher salary, but it's in a city where you don't know anyone and you're not sure you'd like the lifestyle. Job B pays a bit less, but is close to home, near family and friends, and the team culture seems amazing. Which should you pick? Well, that depends. What matters most to you right now? If financial growth is your top priority, maybe Job A is the right move. If community and support are your priorities, Job B might be the better fit. The same goes for everyday decisions, like picking a vacation spot. If you know you love sunshine and lounging by the ocean, choosing a chilly mountain cabin probably isn't going to make you happy, no matter how beautiful the photos are. If you're feeling stuck, it's often because you haven't gotten honest with yourself about what you value most. Start there. Chapter 3. Let your gut and brain work together. Ever had that gut feeling where something just feels off? Or the opposite, when you can't explain it, but something feels right? Your gut is powerful. It's your subconscious picking up on things before your brain catches up. Trust it. But don't let it drive the whole car. Like, you might fall in love with an apartment because it has exposed brick and great lighting, but your brain should remind you it's 40 minutes from work and doesn't allow pets. Gut says, it's nice. Brain says, you'll hate this in 2 weeks. The sweet spot? Let your gut make the first impression, but let your brain do the background check. Chapter 4. The 10-minute rule to stop overthinking. You ever stay up until 1 a.m., playing out every possible outcome of a decision, like some kind of mental choose-your-own-adventure game? We all do it. Here's a simple tool. The 10-minute rule. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Sit down, fully focus, no distractions. Think it through, not around and around. Write pros and cons. Feel your feelings. Picture each option. When the timer ends, make a call. It's not magic, but it does stop the endless looping. You give your decision-making a container, and that creates clarity. If it's a huge decision, do 10 minutes a day for 3 days max. Then decide. Chapter 5. Stop worrying about making a mistake. Let me just say this loud and clear. You will make some wrong decisions, and it will be fine. You'll take a job you hate. Date someone who wasn't it. Move somewhere that doesn't feel like home. That's not failure. That's feedback. You act like every choice is permanent. Like if you mess this up, you've ruined your life. Almost nothing is irreversible in your 20s. You can pivot. You can change your mind. You can course correct. Mistakes are how you figure out what actually works for you. So if fear of failure is keeping you stuck, that's not protecting you. That's paralyzing you. Chapter 6. The 80-20 Rule. Let's talk about overwhelm. Decision overload. Like when you're buying a laptop and end up with 17 tabs open comparing battery life, screen brightness, and whether or not it has a fingerprint scanner. And suddenly you hate everything. Use the 80-20 rule. Ask, what 20% of this choice will give me 80% of what I care about? For laptops, that might be performance and durability. For jobs, maybe it's pay and growth potential. For dating, maybe it's emotional safety and shared values. Stop sweating the extra fluff. Most of it doesn't impact your happiness in the long run. Chapter 7. Be okay with good enough instead of perfect. At a point, we've all said, I'll wait until I find the perfect time. Perfectionism is sneaky. It sounds smart, responsible, noble, but perfection is a myth. It keeps you stuck. And your 20s? They're not about perfection, they're about progress. Good enough is powerful. The apartment doesn't have to be perfect, just safe and within budget. The job doesn't have to be your dream job, just a step forward. The decision doesn't have to feel 100% right, just right enough to move, because clarity often comes after you move, not before. Chapter 8. Step away when you're stuck. Sometimes the best way to make a decision is to stop thinking about it. Seriously, when your brain feels like it's tangled in wires, walk away. Go outside, watch a movie, cook something. Do anything that gets you out of analysis mode, because sometimes the answer is already there. It just needs space to rise to the surface. You'll come back with a clear head and suddenly go, oh, it's obvious now. It's giving your mind a break to do its thing. So, let's recap. 1. Get clear on what you really want, not what others expect. 2. Let your gut and brain work together, not against each other. 3. Use the 10-minute rule to stop overthinking. 4. Mistakes are lessons, not the end. 5. Focus on the 20% that matters most. 6. Good enough is the real superpower. 7. And when you're stuck, walk away. Breathe. Trust clarity will return. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to keep moving forward, one smart, honest decision at a time.